Comparing ourselves with others is a natural human tendency, jealousy being one of the most intense instinctive emotions. Sports, especially as comparison, is the essence of competition. We strive to be the best, but we seldom are, or seldom can hold, that position of being number one. With the evolution of any sport, no one reigns alone and forever. That's part of being an athlete, enjoying the chase, where we spend the majority of our time chasing something or someone better than us. And that's the nature of competition. However, with competition, there's always the tendency to desire what someone else has or what they've been able to achieve. And for that person, we want that someone else to be us. Now, there is a delicate balance between harnessing and using our natural tools as competitors and letting them become our worst enemies. A certain stigma tends to exist when it comes to feeling jealous about our competition by comparing ourselves to others. Now, here's the thing. We have to be able to use the greatness of other people to become better versions of ourselves. Look at Jay Cutler and Ronnie Coleman. The comparison is about respect and admiration. It's allowing yourself to be inspired by the successes of other people and viewing them as another form of proof that we, as athletes and human beings, have unreal capabilities. Athletes go wrong when they lack the confidence to see other people's greatness as a sort of mirror for their own performances. It's easy to feel inadequate and discouraged in the shadow of someone else's successful track record. Athletes who struggle with comparison are those who believe they're incapable and fear disappointment. Instead of giving into this fear, try finding elements of yourself within them, be it in their technique, their ambitions, their attitudes, or approach. Recognize that ever important flicker of jealousy as your mind's natural motivator, and then most importantly, let it go. Pivot this envy and comparison as a burning desire for self-improvement. You should work to be the athlete you hope to become, and it's good, healthy even, to have role models. View watching and competing with better bodybuilders as a sort of closeness and insight into your next steps as an athlete. Use other athletes as a valuable tool in your growth, but keep this aspect of your training in perspective. At the end of the day, you can't control someone else's placing, but you can control the way you interpret it in relation to your own performance. In comparing ourselves to others, we must ultimately focus on what we can control, and that is in identifying our own goals and capabilities in the journey and success of our fellow athletes. It's about respecting other bodybuilders enough to emulate them, yet respecting ourselves enough to use this as positive fuel. Comparison is negative when we view it as a method for pinpointing our shortcomings rather than as an inspiration for our own successes. Allow yourself to be amazed and acknowledge that the accomplishment is separate from the person. So the placing is separate from the identity of that athlete. Use the comparison as a source of motivation for self-improvement. That's the true bar of comparison, which is the person you were yesterday. Here's some 10 tips to overcome some jealousy. First of all, I want you to live your dream. If not already, define your purpose. For what are the deeper reasons for why you compete? More than winning. Your reasons are specific to you. If you don't know your purpose or aren't willing to risk taking the journey to find out, it can be emotionally debilitating to witness someone else fulfill theirs. Choose and focus on building your own special dream. Plan it with small, concrete steps and define what those would look like once achieved. You'll find yourself too busy pursuing your own unique talents, passions, and interests to keep score of anyone else's. Remember, it's a journey rather than a destination. Second tip, be authentic. Being fake is a sure sign that you might be suppressing your best self, which can trigger a desire to suppress others' success, confidence, or good fortune. So by becoming more aware of your authentic thoughts and feelings and attitudes in the moment, Giving yourself permission to honestly express them, even if they're unpopular, you'll free your mind and energy to the task at hand. Third, practice self-care. Self-care includes anything that nurtures your mind, body, and spirit. It could be getting your nails done, enjoying a hot bath, watching entertaining TV, physio, deep tissue massage, yoga, meditation, go for a walk or a hike, cooking, baking, listening, playing music, etc. Self-destructive behavior, such as getting drunk or high or spending time with negative people, doesn't count. Do what truly nourishes you, and you'll find yourself feeling too happy to hate on someone else. 4, positive people. Experts agree that you become an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you're not happy with any part of your life, it may be time to take a closer look at your social circle. Also, be honest. How many are positive, life-affirming individuals who want nothing more than to see you reach your fullest potential? How many are chronically unhappy, gossiping haters? If you find yourself surrounded by negative Nancys, time to press that refresh button on your social network. Number 5, keep a gratitude journal. Now, this may sound hokey, and I get it, but each day it's important to schedule time to write down at least 10 things in your life you're grateful for. Maybe it's your health, maybe it's your family, the sunshine, or just being able to get out of bed another day. For extra credit, list 10 things about yourself that you appreciate. Practicing gratitude makes it easier to focus on what you have instead of what you don't. Number 6, stop comparing yourself to others. We live on a planet with, 7 billion other human beings, so statistically, it's likely there will always be someone smarter, skinnier, richer, cuter, more spiritual, and more fabulous than you. But this is simply how they appear on the outside. No one's life is as perfect as it seems on the surface or on Facebook. Behind the scenes, their life could be a total mess. So why compare your insides to someone else's outsides? Number 7, let go of entitlement. As infants, we're taught that the world revolves around us. All we have to do is frown or cry, and our needs are met without having to lift a finger. While this lazy worldview works wonders as a baby, it can be disastrous as an adult. No one is entitled to anything they didn't work for. If you want something, be willing to sacrifice, be disciplined, take the risk, and work hard to get it, or you will inevitably begrudge someone else who has. Behind every jealous person is someone fundamentally angry at themselves for falling short of their own personal best. Number 8, practice detachment. There's nothing wrong with having goals, but attachment to them creates suffering. Unhealthy attachments to people, places, and things cause us to live in a constant state of false control and fear that we might fail at our goal. This creates a perfect breeding ground for envious thoughts and behaviors, like keeping score with others. By separating or detaching your identity from whether or not you achieve your goals, you have to be able to adapt, see the mistakes as lessons learned, which can be practiced moving forward. Again, it's a journey, not an end goal, so appreciate the moment. Number 9, give props rather than hate. Congratulate. Tell them exactly why you admire them, how they motivate you, how they inspire you. Give someone deserving their props. One day, someone will be giving you deserving props for what you've done. Number 10, meditate or deep reflection. Going inward with even a brief daily meditation practice will help you get in touch with some of the deeper issues that may be weighing on your heart more than Mr. Miss Perfect or having more money or fame. By focusing on your spirit and values and how you may be able to help others will do wonders. You'll be less drawn to look outside for external short-lived validation that will always fall short of satisfying the true meaning of your life. So hope that helps. Remember, jealousy is a human condition, but to be able to rise above it is to be a successful athlete. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and remember to keep your mental game on.